Welcome to More Crypto Online, your ultimate destination for all things crypto. Hit the subscribe button and share your crypto thoughts with our community. In today's video, is a big Bitcoin bounce coming? BTC price is approaching a critical long-term support zone. A major short-term surge in Bitcoin, BTC, price may be imminent. That's because Bitcoin is once again testing a key support zone that could pave the way for a solid recovery. Bitcoin fell to lows in an unusually weak July. The spot price last traded at about $29,300 on major exchanges, down about 8% from a year-to-date high of about $31,800 earlier this month and down about 4% this month. The world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization topped its 50-day moving average, DMA, also at $29,300, this week. However, short-term technical analysis suggests that a smaller short-term downside is possible after Bitcoin broke below its previous multi-week range earlier in the week. However, a break below $28,000 will push the key long-term support zone closer to $28,500. This is where the late May high, the 100-day moving average, and most importantly, the 2023 uptrend comes into play. Therefore, technician flagged this area as a high-risk reward area and added a long position. So the specs all look very bullish on Bitcoin at the moment. What about the basics? Are they in favor of his move to $28,000 and to the year-to-date high? Maybe. Let's find out why. Bitcoin spot ETF optimism. It will be a long time before the Securities and Exchange Commission makes a decision on the wave of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, applications that erupted from Wall Street last month. Huge application was submitted. At the time, this wave of applications sent Bitcoin skyrocketing from his mid-$20,000s to his over $30,000. The lack of updates could mean that some of the original enthusiasm continues to wane. However, major companies such as BlackRock, the world's largest asset management company and a major influencer in the U.S. financial market, and Fidelity, which is aiming to enter the Bitcoin market, have played an important role in the introduction of the system. I cannot deny that I am in charge. The SEC has rejected all spot Bitcoin ETF applications to date, but analysts say this is different thanks to BlackRock and the company's clout and their proposed oversight and information sharing arrangement. I'm optimistic that it will. With spot ETFs on the horizon, it makes perfect sense for the Bitcoin price to stay higher than, say, May or early June. The Fed's tightening is coming to an end as the U.S. economy remains strong. This week's U.S. economic data clearly point to the so-called Goldilocks scenario for the U.S. economy, with inflation continuing to fall towards the Fed's target, but the U.S. economy still remaining resilient. The Fed hiked rates by 25 basis points earlier this week, the 11th rate hike in 12 meetings, but analysts are divided on whether there will be more rate hikes after that. Overall, a scenario where the Fed tightening cycle looks very close or has already ended, but the U.S. economy is avoiding a recession, which bodes well for risk assets such as U.S. stocks. Given the historically positive correlation between U.S. stocks and Bitcoin, this could be a big tailwind for Bitcoin if the stock market continues to rise. More generally, it should also benefit cryptocurrencies in general to say that interest rates are about to peak, or have already peaked, and liquidity conditions won't be as tight going forward. But is the demand for safe havens fading away? The only thing to watch is that Bitcoin rebounded in March as demand for safe haven assets amid concerns over a banking crisis. However, fears that the Goldilocks economic scenario could lead to a recurrence of banking problems have eased. Investors who bought Bitcoin as a safe haven from a possible banking crisis may want to profit. Overall, there is no guarantee that Bitcoin will find support if it hits his mid-$28,000 level. In fact, it would be very typical for the market to break out of his 2023 uptrend into a downtrend just to tease and stop all the bulls about to have a big bounce. However, with macro headwinds much weaker than in 2022 and optimism about institutional implementation spreading. Conditions are unlikely to be favorable for Bitcoin heading into the 2024 halving. There is no doubt. In any case, both of the past two halvings have resulted in a significant rise in the Bitcoin price, hitting new all-time highs. Assuming the same for 2024, we can expect the price of Bitcoin to be in the $100,000 range by this time next year. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe now, and together, let's unlock the potential of the crypto universe. Thanks for watching.